Let's say first that e-commerce, electronic commerce, digital commerce has been on a rising trend in these past decades. And the sub-region, Central Africa region, has not been an exception on such a move. Actually, for example, when you look at the penetration of internet in this sub-region, you find that 46 millions of our population have access to such a service, which makes it a very interesting tool for trading and exchanging of goods. But for this to flourish and to be strong and bring valuable impact on socio-economic development, we need to strengthen cyber security and also increase data transferability between countries and regions. And this cannot be done if states don't invest in putting in place the right and conducive framework and policies, which, for example, will protect privacy, but also encourage transparency in transferring strategic data and trade data between countries and industries.
In today's global economy, organizations' use of personal data can no longer be contained or regulated in isolation within a single country, and cross-border data transfers are vital elements of any digital service, including e-commerce. But trust from consumers is key to driving the widespread adoption of these services. Governments around the world need to take the right approach to data regulation to ensure consumers are protected in any online transaction. It is therefore important that governments adopt data privacy laws that provide effective protection for individuals while allowing organizations the freedom to operate, innovate, and comply in a way that makes sense for their businesses and can secure positive outcomes for society. Mobile technology is a key driver of e-commerce services in the economic community of Central African states. Mobile operators provide the connectivity for online activities, including e-commerce, and they enable digital payments through mobile money, helping to address the challenge of low penetration of bank cards and the risks associated with cash on delivery. Additionally, they support e-commerce by way of application programming interfaces, commonly known as APIs, and sales agents to address challenges in the sector. Mobile payments are and will increasingly be the primary means of e-commerce transactions, and therefore mobile money is particularly crucial for the development of e-commerce.
What is the role of the private sector here is to try and bring solution to some of the constraints the sector encounters in Central Africa. These are related to access and affordability of this internet connection. And unless we have affordable electronic services, we won't push further this electronic trade. And this can be done only by the private sector. Not only affordability, but also try to expand the spectrum of this move, trying to embrace the large rural population who seem to be excluded, but also promote and strengthen support startups, which are actually vehicles through which all this is happening. And these startups are carried by the youth and women in this sub-region. We need them to provide them with the right skills, which can actually allow them to be productive and competitive in this sector. The private sector can play also a good role in strengthening this public-private dialogue toward comprehensive and holistic policies which will help this sector to thrive.